Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie Laszlo here. I know it's been a little while. It's always a little while. No matter how long I take in between videos, I always seem to come back and do another one, don't I? So right when you think I'm done 100%, here I am again. So I'm in the bar. See, you might notice I added a TV to the bar. So now I got four TVs in the bar for college football mostly. Like to come down here on Saturdays and watch four games at once. Uh, with football, it's kind of easy to watch four games at once. The sports with breaks in between the plays, it's kind of easy. Baseball, you can do it probably, even though I don't watch a lot of baseball. Hockey, it's hard because it's constant movement. You'd be watching there and someone score over there, and it's constant motion, so you never know where to be looking. Anyone can score like that. When someone's in the red zone here, oh, someone's in the red zone there. Oh, interception over there. It's kind of easy. And when I get about four beers in me, I get that perfect. I'm right in the zone where I can watch all the games and know exactly what's going on on each TV. So yes. Anyways, back to music. Um, So I wanted to talk about some music, and I don't know what I'm going to talk about because I always do this record roulette with my Discogs app, where I have getting close to 6,000 now. I'm getting kind of close to 6,000. I'll probably hit 6,000 albums in the next 2 years, maybe 2 years. We'll see. I should slow down on my buying, but anyways, I like to shake the app. There's the app there, and there's spinning the wheel, so to say. And we'll see what it brings up. I'll go grab it on the off the shelf, and I'll come back and just say the first thing that comes to mind. This could be anything. As many of you know, it could be anything. It could be something I don't know well. It could be something I know very well. It could be something I should know well and don't. And let's take a look. Ooh, is this the vinyl or is this the CD? See, that's another thing. I have a lot of doubles. So when I say I'm getting close to 6,000 albums, how many individual albums do I have? Like, if I have five copies of one, we'll just call that one, right? So if you break it down to that, I don't, I don't know. But then I have box sets that count as one, but have multiple albums that makes up for it a little bit. It's hard to say, guys. But on this one, it is the vinyl. Huh. It's the vinyl. So let's go to K. Right about here. And we will break out In the Wake of Poseidon by King Crimson. I believe this is a original pressing, 1970. So you got the gatefold, kind of a boring gatefold. It looks a little bit like Pink Floyd metal, doesn't it? A little bit. Um, so yeah, this is a very good album. If this was their first album, I think people would love it even more. But it kind of gets, criticized as being In the Court of the Crimson King Part Two, and almost as good, but not quite. So it's kind of its little sister, this album. But yeah, it's really good. Some standout tracks on here. Does this have? Yeah, it has cat food. I like cat food. I dig that song. And it's just a quirky little 4.5 minute song. So yeah, this is a great album. When it comes to King Crimson, I always wish I listened to King Crimson more. When it comes down to it, I wish I listened to a lot of bands more often. But there's only 24 hours in a day. I'm asleep for eight of them. I'm doing shit. for quite a few hours. I'll tell you this, it's a good thing I can listen to music while I work. I work right here. That's my little desk in this closet right here. I open that up, I work in there, and I kind of stand here. If I couldn't listen to music while I work, like if I did construction or something, first of all, you wouldn't want me constructing anything at all. But if I did, and if I couldn't listen to music, or if I was in meetings all day or something, and I could only listen to music when I got home, like at 5 o'clock, and then you got dinner, and I got to walk the dog, and I got to at least have a few conversations with the wife. I'm not sure how much music I listen to during the week. I don't know how I would squeeze it in. And 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 then when my buying habits slow down, because it's kind of an addiction. So would I just be buying a bunch of shit that I don't have time to listen to? I don't know. I hope we never find out. You know, I'm lucky I get to work from home. I crank the stereo. I pause it when I gotta be on the phone. Life goes on. Too much stress with my job, so I consider myself lucky. But yeah, let's get the facts on this album. I gave it 4 stars out of 5 on my little rating there. It averages 4.33. From 240 users. So anything over 4.10 is a well-liked album on here on Discogs, I think. Anything under 4, when you get to the 3.8s and even the 3.9s, not very well liked. It's not an expensive record. Averages $12. They must have made a ton of them in 1970, because you can buy one for, let's see here, you can get a really good one for $20 plus $5 for shipping. So a near mint one is only $30. So it's not going to break your bank if you want one of these. It's cool to have on vinyl, and it's cool to have the original pressing, but you know what? When it comes to certain prog like this, I kind of like it on CD, because surface noise and prog, even if it's a little surface noise and maybe like stoner rock or like old school jazz or the blues, that works for me in a big way. But when it comes to prog, you kind of want it to be perfect, you know. Prog has that perfect feel to it. Everybody's playing perfectly in the band. So yeah, you don't want a lot of surface noise, but it is cool to bang this out on vinyl still. And it doesn't have a lot of surface noise. I bought a pretty good copy. But anyways, back to what? So yeah, $30 on here if you want a copy. So go out and get yourself one if you ever thought about owning it on vinyl. So until next time, guys, who knows when that will be. I will see you around, and catch me on the Contrarians tomorrow live at 7 o'clock. We're going to talk about band logos, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I kind of got examples of all three. And then check me out on the Monsters Den over at Sea and Tranquility and all that jazz. Until then, guys, you go on with your life. I'm going on with mine. I'm not even done working. Shh. I have to get back to work for at least another half hour. So until then, guys, take care.